وقاتلوا في سبيل الله والمستضعفين من الرجال والنساء والولدان الذين يقولون ربنا أخرجنا من هذه القرية الظالم أهلها واجعل لنا من لدنك وليا واجعل لنا من لدنك نصيرا. And why shouldn't you be fighting for the cause of Allah? That ayah is Madani, not Makki. In Mecca, there was no order for jihad. In Medina, yes. When there was an Islamic state led by the Prophet ﷺ, that's another issue. So why shouldn't be fighting for the cause of Allah while there are of those who are weakened ones, among them men, women, and children, and they say, oh Allah, help us to go out from this wrongdoing land, corruptive land, and let be among us, or for us, from among you, waliya, a supporter, waj'al lana min ladunka nasira, a helper. So this is why we should be thinking about the jihad. But are the means of jihad available? When they are not available, work on making them available by correcting yourself, reforming yourself. One by one, Allah then will be creating the means, will be making the means ready for you. Because there are people who say, all right, we're waiting, when will we ever able to do that? Don't worry. When the time will come, Allah will be setting the means for it. And then you'll be allowed to do it. Every person among us is living for himself. I'm making jihad for myself, for my family. What about you? Have a dual missions in this life. For your family, for yourself, but at the same time, if you do not invite people for guidance, for monotheism, who's going to do that? The Buddhists? The Hindus? Who's going to guide people for the truth? You are engaged with this mission. That mission was was given to the people of Israel, but they failed and they left it. So now we are the ummah that is entitled, obliged to do that mission. Don't live for yourselves only. Live for this principle that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that you are a member of this ummah that is ordered to spread the guidance, to convey the message. If you fail to convey the message, you'll be punished. Who is that prophet that was who was thrown in the sea and he was swallowed by the whale? Yunus. What was his problem? He was fed up with his people. They are very stubborn, hard-headed. They received his da'wah. Then he left them and went away. And it happened what happened. So if this caused a punishment, how about us? We should be putting this important principle in our daily schedule. And I mentioned that to my son someday. A day that I have passed already. What did he do for your religion, for Allah? Think about that. What did he do? People are living for their desire, for their lust. You should be living also for the principle. The bees are ready to die if their location was, what do you call it? The house of the bees. Huh? Yeah. They are ready to die for that. And that is automatically, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala built them in with this. How much more for the Muslims? So don't think about yourself, don't be selfish. Think about how to convey the da'wah. When they have that media, you should propagate your media also. If you have a salary, if you have some money, buy copies of the Quran and give as much as you can. How many people, their life was changed by a friend who gave him a copy of the Quran. So this is
so you are highlighting the importance of doing da'wah as a form of jihad. Because people often misunderstand jihad is only a physical struggle. Doing da'wah to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to the guidance, to the truth of Islam is a form of jihad. Jihad that is something that whoever is able to do so, whoever has the capacity and ability to do so, should be doing so. Otherwise, we will be accountable for it. So it's not something that is on the shoulder of every single individual, but it is for those who are able to do so, the means they can dispose of this duty.
Jazakallah khair.
Jazakallah khairan. Okay?
Do you have any question, brothers? Anyone would like to ask any question? No questions asked? Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh. كيف حالكم? How are you? Alhamdulillah. Barakallah feekum. Thank you very much, Sheikh. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.